Okay guys, so this is part 6 of Justice League, something darker, so let's just get right on into it. I do like how we get all this like action in the last scene, or the last part. Now it's just quieter, we get birds singing, insects, just so much calmer. Yeah, it's kind of Superman. Well, he just came back from the dead and just fought a lot of metahumans. So I think this is his chance to reconnect and form his own. Pull himself together. No more fucking scene about him being itchy. My fucking god. He's remembering, going back to familiar places that he loved.
Everyone, this is Alfred. I work for him.
Alfred?
Good day, Mom.
Diana just pat him on the shoulder.
Badass, Alfred.
I love all their personalities.
We can spawn from the inside so we can break it back into 3.
No, you don't know what you'd be up against. You'd have to stream into the Unity by yourself. These boxes together are world destroyers, 1 billion years old. They'll get inside you and find your weaknesses and your fears and use them to destroy you.
People once again act like Wonder Woman's heartless in this movie, and yet she's the first to question Cyborg sacrificing herself. She still, has such a huge heart. Clark just playing with the butterfly.
I have a second chance now.
Did he really just call her Lo? They already have a cute nickname for each other.
We're asking a kid who just lost his father to go up against the most powerful machines in the universe. It's not fair.
I thought you didn't care.
I never said it.
What I absolutely adore is the fact that Aquaman sympathizes with Cyborg because he lost his father. You know that, Arthur's the only parent he ever had was his dad, and so the fact that he goes from being suspicious of him to being concerned about Cyborg's, well-being because his father died. It's just such a heartwarming, change. Cyborg coming in clutch.
Once Victor is linked with the Unity, with Barry's help, he'll break through the Unity's defenses.
Remind me, how's that again?
With the power of love,
Barry.
with a catastrophic energy surge.
Barry. I do like he kind of gets reprimanded for joking.
The symbol of the House of L means hope. Embodied within that hope is the fundamental belief in the potential of every person to be a force for good.
Clark,
That's what you can bring up.
you were sent here for a reason.
You will give the people of Earth an
I
idea.
do feel like this is finally when he is fully comfortable being Superman. We hear both his fathers, really taught him everything.
You're gonna have to make a choice.
They will
He's
join you.
remembering their words.
Choice of whether to stand proud in front of the human race or not.
This is really like he's finally come full circle in his journey.
All the hopes and dreams of Krypton live in you now.
I'm so proud of you, son.
Your mother and I loved you.
Your mother and I knew you would change the world.
Your heart was tested,
I know it's been hard, Clark.
but you gave hope to their world.
You need to show them who you are.
Love them, Cal. The way we
It really does feel like he's kind of knowing exactly what his father would say if they were alive. I think this is like the first flight scene is always so beautiful to me, but I think this has topped it. Just the black suits, just gorgeous. I thought everybody's just so like so badass and everything. He's just doing yoga. I do like the touch that it's actually Isra who came up with the idea that Barry does yoga to kind of, I guess, center himself and relax. That's actually a really cool idea. You really plan ahead for that to happen. Wonder Woman coming in clutch. So Wonder Woman's flying. Aquaman hitching a ride. I think out of everyone, he just enjoys the shit out of this. Him and Wonder Woman are the two who get so much joy out of just fighting. I love that Wonder Woman takes the shot for Batman. This is such teamwork and, you know, protecting each other, having each other's backs. Man, Batman's just fucking wrecking shit up. There she is, my baby.
Master Kent. He said,
I love that he calls him Master Kent. I do love how it takes Wonder Woman a little bit of time to show up when she literally took that blast for Batman, so she had to catch up. Such a nice touch. Every time they make contact, there's lightning. So much teamwork.
I watched your island burn, your sisters begging for their lives, as did your mother.
Seems like her love for her, you know, her mother and her sisters is really distracting her from the battle. I do like how he finally uses his freeze breath, but it's in a way that's logical. It isn't just, well, you know, use it whenever. No, it makes sense to use it, you know, to you know, freeze his, I guess, fire axe. I do think it's adorable how Diana only ever calls him Kal-El. But of course, I don't know, I think she only ever knew him as Kal-El. God, I feel so sorry for Barry. He's just getting the shit kicked out of him. I love this scene. So is this when he actually enters the Speed Force, when he puts his hand up? He enters the Speed Force and then heals himself and goes back in time.
Okay, just gotta go faster than the speed of light, far beyond the speed of light. Gotta break the rule, Barry, and you gotta do it now.
So we see it's destroying as it goes towards him, so he goes forward.
Dad, whatever happens, I want you to know.
I think it's kind of
Your kid was one of them.
kind of symbolic because instead of going backwards in the past, he's going forwards into the. I love that every time he steps, the ground's forming under him, so he's going back to the past. And he's like, I think it's so fucking mind-blowing, the scene. He's going forward, and then it's formed behind him, showing that he's going into the past.
Make your own future.
And the music is so subtle, but just gorgeous and fitting.
Make your own past. It's all right now.
And we see them reforming, their body reforming. It's just so gorgeous. Of course, one of them striking the final blow. Frankly, I'd do it too after all this shit talking he was doing about my sisters. And you can see the blood flying off her sword. It's such a nice, such detail in this movie. I love it. Yeah, you're not gonna fuck with them anytime soon. Not with Superman there.
Now that the mother boxes have been destroyed, how will you retrieve your great prize?
So, they said they're destroyed, so did they get destroyed after the unity happens and then they're broken apart? Does that mean they're destroyed? Granny goodness. Oh, they better have a sequel with her in it, because I'm all for that. Superman could have just carried Batman up there. They're just so happy to have friends. You wonder if they told the actors to be all stoic and everything, and then we got Ezra just being goofy the entire time.
So many years with you, I wasted so many wrongs.
So it's twice, a parent, or 3 times I think. Parents are constantly talking about how proud they are of their children.
How to go see my father.
I think Cyborg with his father made him miss his. Now you can see why Barry is the way he is, because of his, the way his father is.
Yeah, that's something people say, man. His foot's in the door! That's my boy right there! Tell him nothing he knows!
Dad.
Yeah.
Tell him nothing he knows.
No stop.
He's gonna get maced again. Such a cute relationship.
I did a mistake, that's all.
I did a mistake.
How did you?
Lois Lane is carrying a baby basket.
Stand.
Thing's fucking huge. Did he really just use that to capture some criminals?
Cover.
Yeah, I think this is Diana. She's finally mourning her sisters. Barry's so happy, just so free.
I was just celebrating
Deathstroke. I would love to see Joe's Deathstroke.
before, and more important things to do.
I heard the theory that the Lexus bodyguards are actually Amazons for hire. That would be so fucking cool. I would love that.
Be very careful with the next thing you say.
Like an adopted son.
The memes that come out of this is just so funny.
Be careful. It's funny. You talk about people who died in my arms. Because when I am on the point, I should be bleeding and dying.
last breath. And when I killed you,
God. Harley Quinn dying just makes me... It's like a knife to my heart.
I'm gonna honor that promise.
Apparently, Zack is, if they're able to do a second movie, they're gonna shoot that scene with Harley Quinn dying, which, you know, it's gonna break my heart, but I want it because, you know, it'll be very emotional. I love him flying. Just the flight in these movies are always so gorgeous. So, I mean, most of the scenes, just like Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, for the most part were intact. It was more like the scenes with Cyborg and Flash, and a lot of just their backstories. Those were the ones that were cut out, and then also the story with Steppenwolf and Darkseid and all that was also cut out. So that was most of what, you know, the rest of the movie was. Of course, better, far fucking superior VFX. So yeah, it's definitely a superior movie, and I'm definitely wanting more after this. I'm gonna be pissed if they don't do any more. Yeah, that was the Snyder Cut, and I enjoyed it. I think I'm kind of struggling to decide where it fits on my list of, you know, Man of Steel, BVS, and then Justice League, which ones I enjoyed more. Still maybe edging towards BVS because there's a lot of emotional angst in it, and I tend to like that kind of stuff, but only time will tell. It tends to change based on my mood, and so, but yeah, and so next, I'm gonna try to finish the Birds of Prey, and then Wonder Woman 84. I'm waiting until either I can get the DVD or they put it on streaming, because I don't want to pay any money for that, any extra money for that. And then two other movies I'm planning on doing, hopefully maybe within the week or two. It's going to be Full Metal Jacket and then Pulp Fiction are two of the ones I'm planning on doing eventually, hopefully sometime soon. So if you want to see my reaction to that, just keep an eye out. If you like this video, give it a like. Get all my videos like the Justice League videos if you like them, and then if if you want to see more notifications, just click subscribe and you'll get notified for anything I put out. And then yeah, you guys have a nice day. Stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.